He calls himself Spiderman, too, but his story starts differently. Miles Morales didn't lose his uncle to negligence. He lost him to the same legacy that saved him. His journey isn't about guilt. It's about becoming. If the MBTI were a map, Miles stands at the crossroads of INFP and ENFP, the idealist and the visionary, a dreamer caught between responsibility and self-discovery. He's not just learning how to be Spider-Man. He's learning how to be Miles. His dominant function, introverted feeling, makes him moral to his core. He feels the weight of right and wrong before he can even explain it. Every decision runs through the filter of authenticity. He doesn't just want to save people. He wants to do it his way. That's what makes him different from Peter. Peter builds systems. Miles builds meaning. He doesn't wear the mask to escape himself. He wears it to express himself. The art, the rhythm, the color, the style. He's a hero, yes, but also an artist. Every swing across Brooklyn is movement and melody. That's extroverted intuition in motion, creative energy, spontaneous thought, freedom embodied. Miles doesn't plan every outcome. He feels his way through the moment. That's not recklessness. That's trust in his instincts, in his empathy, in the belief that heart and courage can improvise faster than logic can calculate. He's deeply loyal, but quietly conflicted. Because being Spider-Man means dividing his identity, family on one side, destiny on the other. The people he loves keep him grounded, but they also remind him how much he could lose. That's the paradox of the INFP, compassion that hurts as much as it heals. He doesn't seek isolation like Bruce. He doesn't juggle chaos like Peter. He builds bridges between worlds, between people, between who he was and who he's becoming. He's the Spider-Man who listens before he acts. When others rush to punish, he tries to understand. Miles doesn't fight for control. He fights for connection. Every villain to him is a story gone wrong. Someone who made the wrong choice under pressure he understands too well. That's why he hesitates sometimes. He doesn't want to destroy. He wants to redeem. And that empathy, that refusal to harden, is what makes him extraordinary. His inferior function, extroverted thinking, shows up when the world demands structure he's not ready for. School deadlines, leadership, expectations. He's still learning how to turn passion into discipline, how to lead without losing himself. That's the growing pain of every young hero who carries a symbol bigger than their name. He feels doubt often, the "am I enough" question that never leaves. But he turns doubt into drive. When he falls, he listens to the silence between breaths and finds his rhythm again. Because he's not trying to replace Peter Parker. He's proving that more than one person can wear the mask, that heroism isn't inherited, it's chosen. Miles doesn't fight for fame or recognition. He fights for harmony. for a city that can hold its differences without tearing itself apart. He's not building a legacy, he's redefining one. Where Peter represents responsibility, Miles represents possibility. He's the evolution of hope, a Spider-Man born from community, identity, and creativity. He's not perfect, but he's honest. Not polished, but real. Not the next Spider-Man, his own. And maybe that's his true power. Not the venom strike, not invisibility, but the courage to be himself in a world that keeps asking him to be someone else. Miles Morales isn't the future of Spider-Man. He's the reminder of why Spider-Man existed in the first place. That ordinary people can rise, fall, get back up, and still choose to swing toward what's right.